Mm, 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 mm. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Financially Lit Tuesday. Back at it again. So this is the last Financially Lit Tuesday of the year. Um, what is going on here? Um, oh yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let me get Instagram together. Give me one moment, cause Instagram is playing games. So this is the last financially lit Tuesday of the year. I know, so sad, right? But we'll be back next Tuesday with new topics and awesome news. Hello, hello, hello. Go ahead and hit share. I'll be going over a little bit about the stimulus pack and also some like goal setting and all that good stuff for the new year. So give me 1 second while I get the Instagram up and running. Cause it's acting crazy. Hey y'all, how's everyone doing tonight? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How's it going, y'all? Go ahead and comment on the live. Let me know you're out there. Go setting in. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Oh, stretch this out a bit. Okay, struggling a little bit with this Instagram live. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. So go ahead and comment below. Let me know how y'all feeling today. What's going on? How's y'all Tuesday going? Is your Tuesday as lit as mine? So I've been like, I just actually made it back in from Tennessee because I was traveling. I went to go see some family. So I'm like, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. But but I know it's Financially Lit Tuesday, so I know I'm gonna go ahead and drop some gems, and then we're gonna take the party back to Clubhouse after this, right? So today we're definitely gonna go over a little bit about the stimulus update. Last week I did a whole live like talking about the ins and outs of the stimulus, right? But of course there were a little bit of updates. I'm sure if you are unaware, they did go ahead and pass the initial stimulus bill, the stimulus part two, I should say. But right now, what they're doing is voting on that extra 2 grand and a couple of other things, right? So really, kind of seeing what's next for us. Hey, blending a beauty queen. Hello, hello, hello. So that's what we're doing tonight. So I am going to make sure I am sharing this as well. Putting this on mute. Okay. And popping up my notes. I got my handy dandy notebook. How y'all doing tonight? How's it going? How's it going? Hello, hello. I'm flipping through my notebook to try to find my page of notes. Okay. I'm in the wrong notebook. Here we go. All right. Cool. So we are looking at, the updates are pretty short today. Just like, so what they're looking to do as far as the new voting, just really kind of seeing whether or not they're going to go ahead and push that $2,000. So it won't be like an initial $2,000, it'll be the difference, right? So making sure that, hey, instead of $600, every American is getting to 2,000 versus that initial 600 that was passed, right? So the issue with that right now, I mean, is we're waiting on the Senate to go ahead and vote that in. The good news is, honestly, going into this, I was like, the odds of this like passing, I don't really think it's gonna go through, right? I was not hopeful at all. I was like, I don't know, y'all. Y'all really playing with the American people right now. But because the House passed it, it's looking very likely that this bill is going to go ahead and go through the amendment for the extra money, that 2,000. Right? Because, we have the Senate election next week, and the Republicans really want to make sure that they win because the Democrats already basically voted this thing in, so on both ends, it's kind of looking like, all right, we don't want to look like the bad guys here, and we got elections next week. So let's go ahead and push this through. So it's looking pretty good. Hey, Preston. Hey, Preston. So just kind of it is lit. Just kind of gauging it to see, exactly when they're going to go ahead and pass that through. They need to just go ahead and get it done, right? They're really dragging their feet on this, but I digress. Other than that, so it's really just kind of playing that waiting game right now. Everything is looking pretty good, like I said. So we'll know for certain, really. I would say by the end of this week, next week. I know we got the holidays and stuff going on, but it's looking very likely that it's going to go ahead and get pushed through. The majority of our live today, I'm well. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, like I said at the beginning of live, I just got back into town a few hours ago, so I'm a little and then I was in Central Time too, so it was like getting comfortable with being an hour behind. It was a little weird, but I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're going to go ahead and see while this bill is going to, basically chill out and see where they take it. The majority of this live, I really wanted to vote it into goal setting for the new year, right? Because we're about to go into 2021 in a few days, y'all. This is crazy. Like, we went through a whole year. Like, what happened? Like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Right? So really making sure that as we go into 2021, like we're knocking these goals out, right? Our savings goals, our financial goals, our building credit goals, our building our business goals, our hitting those numbers that we want to hit, all that good stuff, right? So today I'm going to be dropping like heavy gems so that y'all can, goal set the right way so that you can, it's easier to hold yourself accountable as you go through your journey, right? I really got to lift this thing up. So first starters, we're going to go through the wealth hierarchy. Oh, no, we're going to go over budgeting and then the wealth hierarchy. Really just making sure that, hey, we are being intentional about the money that we're saving, we're growing, right? Because in order to achieve wealth, we have to make sure that we're intentional about these things. Yes, things are always going to happen. Like, there's always going to be something else that you could be putting your money towards. So when you're intentional to say like, hey, yo, this $50 every single week is going into this account, whether or not like anything happens, because regardless, things are going to happen. If you're intentional about, hey, this is a bill. Essentially, this $50 that I'm putting away to save for a future investment, for a house, for making sure that I have enough money, play money to stock trade, making sure that I have my $1,000 rainy day fund, all that good stuff. You really want to be intentional about it, and treat it as a bill. Because at the end of the day, you are the most important thing, right? Not these bills. Making sure that you pay yourself first. Be very intentional about it, y'all. Like, we got to take care of ourselves, right? So we're going to go over a little crash course on budgeting so y'all can make sure your budgets are lit. If you need a budget template, go ahead and like reach out, shoot me a DM. Reach out and say, hey, Wadeline, I need a budget and template. Your friends, family, the whole nine. If you need a budget and template, go ahead and reach out. Yes, at Grand Rev, we do do customized budgets for everyone, but we do offer that basic budget and template to everyone, right? So that you can kind of get your feet wet. So it's completely free. If you need one, definitely make sure that you're reaching out. Send a DM, let us know. Be like, hey, can you slide that budget my way so that I could be lit 2021, right? And when you have this budget set, you want to look at your budget like you're looking at a planner. You want to make sure that you're looking at it, because if you just look at it once a month or once every couple of months, you're not going to follow it, right? And then when you're building out that budget, you want to make sure that you're not like suffocating yourself. Right? You want to be realistic. Yes, we want to make sure that we're cutting back and saving and all that good stuff, right? We definitely want to make sure we're doing that. Oh, this is okay. There we go. That's a lot better. It was like Instagram was killing my vibe. So yeah, we do want to make sure that we're being intentional about these things, and we want to make sure that we are setting a budget that's gonna actually help us form these great financial habits. Like setting the right habits are literally crucial, because it's really building wealth is more mental than anything, y'all. And y'all need to comment and everything. Let me know how y'all feeling out there. Definitely. If you have any questions while I'm speaking, definitely let me know. All that good stuff, right? But you definitely want to make sure that mentally you're preparing yourself. You're shifting, reprogramming your mindset. That I just suck at dealing with money, or money is just like such a problem area for me. Like shifting that mindset, like building wealth is a mind thing more than anything, y'all. Like making sure that you're reprogramming your mind, getting educated, and doing all that good stuff, right? So for starters, let's go ahead and get into this budget. And I saw a way that I could share my screen, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Maybe not. I thought I saw a way. But yeah, it's cool. I thought I knew what I was doing. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna figure this out one day or another. Look, I'm gonna figure this out as far as how to do this streaming thing, because it's a little confusing, maybe. So, all right. So our budget. So we have the Wealth Up budget, making sure that we're calculating our income after taxes, because that all that money is not coming to you, right? If you make $5,000, hey, Redbone Miami 90, how's it going? So if you're making 2 grand every 2 weeks, or every week, the whole amount is not coming to you, right? So you do want to make sure when you're setting up your budget, you're setting it up as a net income rather than gross, because you don't want to count on 2 grand when you're not getting the full. Hey, Marisa. Hey, girl. Hey. So Marissa. You see me thinking so hard about your name right now, right? See, that's how you know it's been too long since I've spoken to you. I need to connect with you again. Um, so definitely making sure that, yeah, I need to get back. Ting, ting, ting. Get my mind back. La, 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 la. Okay. So definitely making sure that we're calculating our income the right way, right? After that, we're going to be intentional about paying ourselves first. As soon as you get that money, just like if you're not religious, if you haven't been in a church, that's cool. This analogy or whatever doesn't relate, but I'm sure you've heard of it, right? Tithing. That same tithing that you do to the church, 10%, do it to yourself too. 10% of everything you earn should be like, hey, that's for me. That's my money. That's money for me to go ahead and save so that I can be financially free in the future, so that I can invest, so I can move freely, all that good stuff, y'all. 10%. And then if you like really want to, then you move it up to 15%, right? So definitely making sure that you are intentional and set it on automatic withdrawal, y'all. Like automatic withdrawal, just out of sight, out of mind, right? Out of from a bank that you is not where at a bank that's not your immediate bank that you're actually receiving the revenues from. So you shouldn't be doing all your banking through one institution, right? You should have different institutions that you're banking with. So say I get paid by my clients through Wells Fargo. When I do my intentional savings, I'm going to make sure I put it in my Navy Federal account so that it's like, so whenever I log into my Wells Fargo and I start moving money around, I don't even see that money. Right? I'm not even gonna act like I'm budgeting with that money, nothing. Hey, Katura. Like out of sight, out of mind. Just go ahead and put that money to the side. Automatic withdrawals, y'all. Get comfortable with those automatic withdrawals. Like it will save you because those days where you like, when you get that money and then you're like, I don't know, uh, Marisa. Ah, yeah. Okay. Hey, hey, Exxon one. So yes, you said if right. Oh, you said it right. Okay. Hello, sofa pillow. And hello, everyone on Facebook. Hello, hello, hello. Definitely feel free to comment. Any questions that y'all have at all, I'll make sure I address it. So, yes. So definitely making sure that, hey, like we pay ourselves first, and then the remaining amount we're gonna do our needs, wants, and savings. So that second savings is our rainy day savings. That's the $1,000 that you have to make sure that you have at every given point, right? Because if anything happened, you want to make sure you could go ahead and take that money out and handle what you got to get handled, right? The initial savings, that one was for your retirement, things like that. And then still have your wants bucket. If you want to go or have a vacation fund, if you want to eat out, you can do those things, right? And still be on a budget. You just got to make sure that you know what your money is doing. You're monitoring what your money is doing. You are in control, right? Don't let your money run you. You got this. Okay. So I do want to go over the wealth hierarchy as well. So if you saw my past lives, then you probably already seen the wealth hierarchy. But I do want to make sure that I go over it because we're about to move into a new year, right? Because right now we got to be intentional with our goal setting. We're gonna make sure that we're hitting these goals in 2021, right? And we're gonna make sure that we actually doing a budget and sticking to it. Yeah, I'm sipping my tea. Oh, sipping wealth so I could dish it out to y'all. Ooh, I'm doing a this is like a detox tea from Teaposh. Absolutely bitter and nasty. But I just came back from traveling and everything, and I was eating like crab in Tennessee and all that travel food. So I just really want to make sure that I remineralize my body. So I am drinking this tea tonight to make sure. Look, if anybody was chewing in the airport, let me get my Teaposh Naturals tea on, so that I could go ahead and boost my immune system back up. Because baby, ain't nobody about the sick life. Hello, Teaposh. But yes, back to the financially lit, right? So our first step in our wealth hierarchy, y'all. So if you heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, how many of y'all heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Let me know. Y'all heard about it? Are y'all familiar with it? Maslow's hierarchy of needs? Let me know if y'all familiar. Let me know. Let me know. Hoo-hoo. Okay, okay. Marisa said yes. I'm a therapist. Yeah, true. You know it. So yeah. So based on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we've created our own hierarchy of needs, our wealth hierarchy. And essentially, it is based off of Maslow's hierarchy, but in this sense, it's relating to building that your ideal, healthy, and wealthy life. So the steps that you're going to be taking to build your healthy and wealthy life, right? So just like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, these are things that you're continuously doing. Like it doesn't stop once you reach the top. It just you're constantly doing the psychological needs, safety needs. You're constantly going through the cycle. And same thing with this hierarchy, you're constantly going through the cycle with every wealth goal that you have. Wealth building is a continuous process. It doesn't just stop. You don't just reach wealth and be like, all right, I made it. That's about it. No, right? It's a continuous journey that you're taking along. It's a lifestyle that you're building for yourself, consistent habits that you're building for yourself, so that you can make sure that you're continuously building that. You're building that generational wealth and educating your upcoming generation. Hey, Jolinda, how's it going? How's it going? Right? So the first step in our wealth hierarchy is to make sure we got that psychological need done. So, yeah, like I said, like I drill, building wealth is mental more than anything. It's making sure that you are on the right mental path. That I'm definitely gonna make sure I do a live on uh myths on money myths that we tend to believe that's keeping us from achieving our true wealthy selves, right? So it's like these small myths, these small belief systems that we have that, oh, money is the root of all evil. If I make too much money, then people are always gonna need something from me, right? Even though we really we want all the money. We want all the thousands and hundreds of thousands. We want millions, right? We want this for ourselves. But hey, Shane Doc, hopefully I said that right. Hello, hello, hello. So, even though we want these things for ourselves, we believe subconsciously that if I make so much money, everyone's always going to want something from me, or no one's going to be genuine. So what that does is it puts a damper. It says, hey, I'm only going to make this amount because if I make anything above it, I'm going to reach a level where everyone's an ingenuine and wants something from me. So really shifting that mindset. So psychological needs, right? Helping us reprogram ourselves and how we view money. Money is a tool. That's all it is. Money is a tool. So making sure that we're utilizing the tool to our advantage. We are in control. Right. So those psychological needs, affirmations, proclaiming health and wealth, making sure that we're affirming these things. Like, y'all, like, I'm not like trying to like butter y'all up or send y'all on this like spiritual journey or anything, but it's basically a journey, like a spiritual journey, because the amount of awareness that you are going to achieve while you're going through your wealth journey is remarkable, because it allows you to open your mind, right, to something that you've never experienced before, right, to open your mind, because you only know what you know, right? You don't know what you don't know. So making sure that your mind is open to receive that wealth that is meant for you. Right, so that first step is psychological needs. Knocking that out, affirming, ooh, yeah, is lit. And then we have our safety. So making sure that we have a safety net. So many people, they come to me and they're like, oh, Wadleen, I just graduated, or Wadleen, I have my 9 to 5. I've been doing pretty well. I've been paying my bills on time. I'm good. Like, I'm ready to start investing. What do I do? And I'm like, okay, so, if anything would have happened to you, if you lost your job today, what happens, right? If you became disabled, what would happen, right? Making sure that we have our life and health protection for ourselves and our family. That is crucial, because if we start investing and we have no safety barrier or parameters or things set in place, then we're going to empty out that investment money. And if you know anything about investing, you have to let that money sit and grow, because everything works on interest. Money works on building interest. right? I can't hear you anymore. Is it just me? Oh no! You can't hear me? No! Okay, let me know. I don't know what to do. Let me know if I come back. Am I back? Is my audio back? Oh no. Okay. Oh, because you said she could hear me. Okay. Oh no. Okay. All right. Uh, Safety, right? Making sure that we have that safety barrier, because yes, investing early and young and as soon as possible is like, yes, because your money has time to grow. So you want that, but you also want to make sure that if anything would have happened to you, you're good. So making sure that you have the right life protection. I don't know. Like I feel like a lot of us have gotten hello, Riv BG1. A lot of us have gotten out of the newer generations have gotten out of making sure that we have proper life insurance coverage, proper health coverage. Like these things are put in place for a reason. There are great financial instruments, right? So and there's a lot of different types of policies out there. Well, there's traditionally like 3 or 4, but making sure that we have the right one for our needs. So making sure that we have coverage for one, and then we have money that's growing. So you have the universal life IULs that are growing money, cash value, and it's tied into a death benefit. Yes, it's more expensive, but we do have that option, right? Making sure that we're protected, because if something would have happened, a car accident, these are things that we can't account for. Say, and then now, like maybe I'm a athlete, right? And then I get into a car accident and my legs are out. Like, and then I'm like, oh, I spent all my money in making sure I got these investment accounts, but I had no life insurance. I had no long-term care insurance. So now, instead of me receiving 3 grand a month from my life insurance policy, plus, maybe payouts from my annuities and investment accounts, I'm stuck. All I have is the money in the investment accounts. And then you empty that money out. That money is no longer growing, and you have no life or protection. So really making sure before we start building our wealth empire, that stacking those investments, you have the proper safety protection, because yeah, I just went through that whole shebang. So y'all know why it's important. It's beyond important. We have to get back to making sure that we're properly covered and that you're informed about these things. Don't just go out and buy any old life insurance policy. Look at these things. If you need information about it, I will send it out to you for free. Let me know. Let Jocelyn know. Let my assistant know. Let us know. We'll send you out information about the different types of life insurance coverages if you need assistance on and guidance on how to find that information. It is beyond important. The other one, step 3, is community. So making sure that we have that community around us, accountability, because at the end of the day, man is not meant to be alone. Right? So we need that sense of a community. We need that accountability to make sure that we're accomplishing our goals. We need to build that support system, whether it's making sure that we have the right coaches, the right mentors, the right professionals that's going to help us, give us the education, give us what's necessary to help us get to our goal, right? So if I know I need a marketing person, if I know I need an accountant, if I know I need these people on my team, I make sure I have a network of those people, the right accountability system, so that when I get to my planning and implementation phase, I can just be like, hey, I'm trying to do this, that, and the third. How do I get there? How do I do this? Hello, Nesquick. Hello, everyone on Facebook. Definitely go ahead and message. Let me know how y'all doing. Yes. So making sure that we have the right community and accountability partners in our circle. Step 3, right? Step 4 is that esteem needs. So making sure that that is our planning and implementation phase, right? We don't want to jump these phases because we want to build the right way. We want to make sure that we're building strategically so we're having a lasting impact. There is nothing like, okay, all right, I'm going to go ahead and like credit repair. It's huge, right? I repair my credit and then now I go get a loan and I'm right back in a financial rut that I was before. Right? Because you didn't start from the basics. You didn't start at the psychological needs. What you needed to do was reprogram your mindset, reassess the habits, the financial habits that you currently have, so that you can make sure that you stay at the top, so that you're growing strategically and not just jumping in and going to get a loan, a huge loan, because you about to make $1 billion off of this new company that you about to launch is going to be lit. Yes, we love to be optimism is great. Yes, it's warranted, but also making sure that you're taking the proper steps, y'all. You have to reprogram yourself. You have to work on those financial habits because you're going to end up in that financial rut that you're in, that you're trying to get yourself out of. Or if you're not in one and you're really trying to make a lasting wealth build, you do want to still do that as well, right? So step 4 is those esteem needs. Step 5 is self-actualization. I be having to slow down when I say that word because like my tongue get a little tongue-tied and I'm like, I la la actual. But yeah, self-actualization, right? So that's living your ultimate healthy and wealthy lifestyle. That's, hey, I've achieved this goal. Now, in order to achieve the next one, I work my way through the wealth hierarchy again. And then I just cycle through. So really making sure that we're being intentional about this thing, where we're making sure that we're affirming, we're reprogramming, we're getting educated. I think I'm on Clubhouse these days. And I think Clubhouse is an awesome app, just being able to network and speak to a lot of different professionals. Today, I learned about Facebook ads and like how to properly utilize them. And I was like, mind blowing. I was like, I was out here wasting so much money because I didn't know what I was doing. And that is why it's so important. Step number 3, right? We're building that right community base, right? So yeah, that is the wealth hierarchy, making sure that we do look into that for the new year, right? So we want to make sure that, hey, when we doing these goals for the new year, we've been strategic about this. How many, like, are we going to get a coach this year? Are we going to be intentional about making sure that we have a mentor, a coach, a therapist? Are we going to be intentional about making sure that maybe we have a trainer if we have fitness goals that we want to achieve? We need these accountability people in our lives to make sure that we are accomplishing these things. I have a trainer. I had 2 at one point. I would see one trainer twice a week and the other trainer once a week. And I go to the gym 5 days a week. And then like when my LA Fitness contract ran out, I was like, I'm just gonna do the one trainer. But I still see him. Once a week, and I see my other trainer twice a week. I just go to LA and I'd be like, hey, da da da. And seeing these people, my trainers, 3 times a week, make sure that I go to the gym 5 times a week because I see her on Monday, start of the week. I go to the gym by myself on Tuesday, get it going. Wednesday, I see my other trainer. Just when I think I'm about to slip up on a Wednesday, I have to see my other trainer. And then on Thursday by myself, about Friday, just so you think I'm about to slip up on the weekend. No, I'm in there. But making sure that you're strategic about this. If it's financial goals, hey, I have Wadleen, my accountant. Like a few of my clients, they give me a call. Hey, I'm making this and this purchase. What do you think? Hey, this has happened. What do you think? We meet every month to go over what strategics. The engine blew on my car and is over 2K to fix. I'm still making payments. Any advice? I really just want to give it back, but I know it will hurt my score. The car, right? So you're like, oh, I don't want to deal with this car anymore. That's what it is. But you don't want to give the car back because it's going to have a bad hit. How much is the vehicle? And you're already paying for a new engine. So if you're going to purchase a new engine, how much did you purchase the car for? And then how much do you owe on the car as well? Yes, it's been breaking down all year. I bought it for 15K. Oh, it's been breaking down all year. So you got quite the lemon. So you can because right now it's like making a decision. You could really, well, I definitely won't say like give, like go ahead and not pay on the car. Yes, you can, but you'll still owe on the vehicle. I still owe 14,000. So yeah, so yes, you can be like, hey, sell the car back if they will, if they, and see how much they're willing to give you back for the vehicle and pay that off, or finding another buyer for the vehicle and then putting that $2,000 towards another vehicle. But yes, I wouldn't recommend you just like walking away from it, because it's going to, yes, it's going to have a crazy effect on your credit. Like not walking away from it. Yes, you don't want to keep pouring money into a car that's going to keep breaking down, and you're going to have to keep pouring money into. No. I heard they were doing forgiveness for COVID, but I don't know how that works. So, uh, forgiveness on what? Because they were doing forgiveness on PPP. Like car loans and stuff. No, now they are doing like forbearances, so you can push the payments back. But as far as like forgiving the loan, mm-mm. But I understand you not wanting to keep pouring money into a car that's going to continue to give you problems. Um, so definitely see if you can go ahead and trade it in, and then go into a new loan. How y'all doing on Facebook? Facebook, y'all been quiet. I'm gonna just go live on Instagram. I don't know. How y'all doing? Any questions? Any questions? I know I'm waiting. I don't want to miss your comment. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I should be able to see it when it comes back. So the dealership asks if they can take the car back for a different car. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So ask the dealership, so if they would go ahead, if you could go ahead and trade in that vehicle. Yes, you will have to essentially, by the way, my warranty expired. That's why I can't fix it on my own. Yeah. And yeah, and the second thing about the warranty, you can't put a warranty on pre-existing conditions. So like, yeah, because the car already has that issue, putting on a warranty right now wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, I would recommend just go ahead and trade it in. And you, like, I wouldn't put another $2,000 on a car that's been giving you trouble all year long. And yes, you probably won't get back the full 15K uh, on that car that's causing you issues. But at least you'll be in a better vehicle that's not going to cause you more problems. That's more reliable, and then you could work on paying down the loan on that one. And then definitely getting a lower interest rate and things like that on the other vehicle. What do you think about an investment property as your first real estate purchase? Yeah, investment properties are great. So when it comes to real estate is huge, right? There's so many different ways to invest in real estate. So if you're looking to like do a flip or a rental property or wholesale, like oh my gosh, the list goes on as far as investing in real estate. But say you're like, oh, I want to buy a home for 20,000, right? You don't even have to use your own money, right? Say you're like, I want to purchase a home. It's $50,000. I'm gonna go ahead and put $3,000 in escrow for the home, and then fix it up, resell. I don't know how you wanted to invest in that property. It's great. So, real estate is a very lucrative field. Like, there's so many ways to make money in real estate. I'm in an a real estate investment firm with a few colleagues as well. So, like, definitely, I recommend it. I mean, when it comes to tax codes, they're like real estate is a whole nother ball game. Like, real estate is huge. So how are you looking to invest in real estate? Like, what are you looking to do? Are you doing a buy and hold or a flip? How are you looking to do, or a lease option? There are definitely a lot of ways that you get that real estate money. And then any other questions, Nestle? And Jolinda, money is energy. Absolutely, absolutely, it is. It is. Buy a duplex. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah. So you live on one side and the other side is basically paying your mortgage. They're great. Also, like, room rentals work as well. So if you buy a property and rent out the rooms in there, they work. Duplexes are great because everyone has their own space. You don't have to worry about what so and so is doing over there. It's so much because they're in their own space. It's like so it's great. Now, I don't know which area you're looking to purchase a duplex, but that could be pretty challenging. Um, because yeah, the uh, the amount of available real estate is diminishing heavy. So like good deals are becoming scarce. So you definitely want to be looking out like heavy because it's really hard to find a good deal these days because the inventory is so like scarce in a lot of different areas. So a lot of people are buying, right? The market's hot. Um, but we are looking at, some depending on how next year works out, because they're about to do another stimulus draw, and then everybody's going to receive their tax refunds and stuff like that, or returns or tax payments. So depending on how next year go, it might be some issues because all these people on unemployment and things like that. It's just where is the state of the economy going to be once these people are no longer receiving government aid? So really trying to see whether or not they're going to be able to make those mortgage payments and how many people are going to be evicted once that becomes open again. Once these loans are no longer on forbearance and deferment, how those bills are going to look for so many Americans. So it may look like a whole lot of foreclosures, which if you're looking to do real estate investment, would be great. Yes, it's sad because a lot of people are going to lose their homes. But so definitely, start growing your money, having that money ready in hand so that you could, and your credit great so that you can be prepared to invest in the near future. Any other questions? Oh shoot, I'm on here pretty long. It's 6:45. So I am going to be on here probably the next 2 minutes. And then if you do have an iPhone, if you are on Clubhouse, I'll be going over to Clubhouse talking about the stimulus and some of what I spoke about here. We're just going to be an open floor kind of chat room, answering any questions as well. If you understand how Clubhouse works, so we're going to be doing that over there. Any questions before I go ahead and end this live? Time just got away from me. I didn't even realize. Whoa. Oh, that is nasty. Okay. So next Tuesday, I will be putting out the promotion. Wealth Wizard. Thank you, Jasserie. You're awesome. You're awesome. So I will be putting out the promotion for the new relationships and money series. that we'll be launching out the whole month of, oh, you know what? I should do it the month of February. I should. That would be cool. Because, it's all romance in the air and stuff. And love and Valentine's. I think I'm going to do that. I'll do it for February. The month of February, doing the Relationships and Money series. So, oh, wait, how many weeks are in February? Because the series is 4 weeks long. Unless I can make it 3 weeks long. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4 Tuesdays and February. So yeah. So February, I'll do the Relationships and Money series. It's gonna be lit. I'm definitely excited. Tomorrow, I will be at One Bridge in the Regency Mall doing a You Are Growth event. I'm over here looking at it from my phone like it's not on live right now. But oops. So we are doing an event at the Regency Mall at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So it's going to be a panel discussion. Me and 3 other moderators are going to be dropping heavy gems. So it's a You Are Growth at 5 to 7 p.m. in the Regency Square Mall. So at One Bridge. So One Bridge, we'll be at One Bridge doing that good. We have Vince Candor, Michelle Kennedy, myself, and Dante Jennings. So, and then Ricky is the moderator for that event. So definitely making sure that y'all head out there. There's going to be a lot of different vendors out as well, providing goodies and all that good stuff. So make sure that you're out so we can set our 2021 up for success. Hello, young LYSS, young Lee's. Okay. But that's it, y'all. Good night. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Catch me back next Tuesday for awesome topic. So I am going to do a series for January too. I think this series thing is going to be a thing. I'm really excited about the Relationships and Money series. So I might do that for like every month, do like series and stuff. I don't know. But yes, catch us next Tuesday at 6 p.m. And then if you do have Clubhouse, go ahead and head over to Clubhouse so we can go ahead and have an open discussion. Good night, y'all. See y'all later. Adios.